I encourage you to embrace the calm in the air, to feel the Kedusha of Motzei Shabbos, and sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's Storytime edition of the Motivation Congregation. This week's hero, the holy Rabbi Yechezkah Chaim Medini, or as you may know of him by his great encyclopedic and all-inclusive 9-volume work, the Stay Chemed. His name Chaim actually was instituted when he was deathly ill at one point, and he was really a child prodigy from a young age, the holy Stay Chemed, someone who has become well known as a great halachic authority. He passed away not that long ago, around 1910. It seems like it was 1908. And the great Stay Chemed, well, his great work came about because of one famous story that we all must know. He testified to the story by himself. He said that when I first traveled to Constantinople and enrolled in a yeshiva there, I really started to steig and to grow. And then, at the young age of 19, I published my first sefer. And my friends were so jealous of me. There was an individual there who, because of his kinna, he knew that I stayed late and learned. I was the only one in yeshiva, late past midnight, past 1 a.m. And then they decided to go and find the cleaning lady who would stay late at night and clean the yeshiva building. And they paid her off to come out with false accusations, to tear down my legacy, to destroy everything I had built, to besmirch my reputation. And sure enough, she took the bribe. She needed the money. She came out and accused me of acting inappropriately. Total sheker. What to do? The Stay Chemed was run out of town, forced to set up shop in a different city, totally embarrassed. This is a horrible situation. But then, after some time, the Stay Chemed put the pieces back together. His life began to move on, began to steig again. Then, he got a knock at the door, where the cleaning lady was standing in his front door. He was shocked to see her, and she said, well, now I have got back on my feet. I don't need the money anymore, so I've decided that I'm going to pay the guy back, give him his bribery back, and I'm going to go clear your name and tell everyone that I made it up. What do you think about that? The Stay Chemed thought for a second, and he said, you know what? If you do that, the thoughts of this sin being done and this potential, what people thought, Chilul Hashem, this desecration of God's name, will then again be the talk of the town, and I don't want that even suffix, Chilul Hashem, to be talked about ever again. I'm done with it. Don't bring it up again. Don't say it. Keep your money. For I don't want even a suffix, Chilul Hashem. And at that moment, the Stay Chemed said, he felt that his mind opened up. He literally felt like a prophet. He says how all of a sudden the Mayanos HaChachma became there for the taking. I felt Davik to Hashem. And that how the Stay Chemed's godless and the Sefer came to be. Because of his Vatronus, because of his total inability to tolerate even the slightest bit chashash, doubt of Chilul, desecration of the Almighty's name. For that foregoing of his own honor, the Stay Chemed, the holy Rabbi Yechezkah Chaim Medini, was zoiche to such unbelievable godless. How inspiring it is for us to be mevater for the sake of the Almighty's honor. For perhaps we can conclude this week, and for all further weeks, it truthfully is our job as Jews to make the utmost Kiddush Hashem.